So anyway, this is part 2. My mom's going to be home any minute. Yeah. Unless you've dealt with mental illness, somebody you love, who you're close to, their mental illness on a day-to-day basis, you don't know what it's like, okay? The bottom line is that I got permission to stay in my mom's house. Marion came over the next day. I even had the wherewithal to ask my family, the ones I was close to, do you think Marion will mind if I say, oh, why would she mind? Why would she mind? But then it's all turned around. She's a liar. I tell the truth. She spreads, you know what I mean? I tell the truth, and I'm dealing with liars. Okay? And my rest of my family's just ignorant. They just listen to whatever lies spew out of Marion's mouth, period. That's the truth. Marion came over, it was conveniently forgotten that I'd gotten permission, okay? Because Marion came over screaming and yelling and, what the fuck are you still doing in your mother's house? You caused her latest illness, and, you know, triggering me from when I was a kid and blaming myself 100% for my mom's illness. You're this and you're that, and you do phone sex really well, you want to do phone sex really well, you know, get a job, and all this crap, okay? Whatever you can think of. She just hates my guts, and the feeling's mutual, okay? Because I don't adhere to what she thought I should be in life. Like it's none of her fucking business. Could have been a porn star if I wanted to. It's none of her fucking business or anybody's business what I do with my life. As long as I don't hurt anybody or break any laws, it's none of anybody's business what I do with my life, okay? It's none of anybody's business what anybody does with their life, as long as they're not doing illegal things. But whatever. Marion's been obsessed with me, and why am I not using my college degree? Whatever. She's a fucking... She couldn't stand when I took the baby fat off the college honors person. You know, I graduated with honors from college. Oh, and you know what she's thinking about. You make Mama laugh, oh my. But anyway, you know what Marion's thinking about, because things that she screamed about to me, say it. What's that? You graduated from Laura cum laude? You think a rock star's in love with your fat ass? Look at you, you're disgusting. I have a better body at my age than you do at yours. You know, yada yada yada. You can't sing, yada yada yada. Whatever you can think of, okay? Putting me down and whatnot, and I was already, you know, and I didn't look like this then. I was 70 pounds, just about 70 pounds heavier, so, you know. She was gloating in my obesity, gloating in whatever, my craziness, gloating in whatever. She told me my mom belongs in the mental health. You know, she's just a fucking cunt, okay? What do you want? The shoe fits, if the, you know. She doesn't care about my mother. I don't care what anyone says. So, and it was all turned around after that, because when I reached out to the I Know It's Cancer, because once Marion left after chasing me around this house, all around saying every cruel thing in the world to me, you know, including that I'm crazier than my mom and whatnot, okay? I fell to the ground in the living room and was wailing. I had no one to turn to. I had nothing. I reached out to the I Know It's Cancer, and all I got from her was, well, that's just Marion. You woke me up. She was supposed to be my friend. I had gotten permission to stay here. But Marion turned it all around. Because when I later talked to the other cousin, you know, she's like, I was like, well, and I would say, well, Marion doesn't, well, that was wrong, Laura, but you did stuff too. Can't deal with these people. I want nothing to do with any of them. Any of them. Okay? After the I Know It's, I'm not having anything to do with them now anyway. Just the I Know It's Cancer. She gets immunity from because she's dying, you know? That's it. Nothing to do with any of them. None of them except for my mother. That's it, you know? I would say to them, you know, they treat me like I'm fucking, you know, they're all devout Christians, of course, and they treat me like I rode the special bus. I'm sitting there saying blah, blah, blah to my cousin, and she's just like, and I'd be like, Marion's up. No, Laura, Marion's not after your mother's estate. Fuck you. I'm a college honors graduate, okay? And also, I'm more aware and more deeper than a lot of college honors graduates, okay? I've studied all outside books, too, on anything you can think of, everything imaginable. I've filled my brain with all kinds of crap. I'm aware of everything going on in this world, okay? You're going to sit there and tell me I want nothing to do with any of them. Okay? Now, Flash forward to the only person, I was on the streets in Massachusetts for 6 weeks because, and I've already talked about this, we don't have time and Mom's going to be home. I want to flash forward though to why I love now. You wonder why my family fucked me over in 2009 with Marion at the helm. Okay, Marion was the enemy, the others weren't. My mom's home. Marion was the enemy, the others weren't, but then they became the enemy, including the aunt who has cancer. You wonder why I love looking good now? Think about all this stuff. And then when Donald was treating me bad or whatever, at least if I went out to a bar, a spotlight bar, even though I'd have to, I'd have to ride buses there and whatever, but I was also drinking, but at least out there I wasn't the homeless loser that Donald and his mom knew that I was. Out there I was just the pretty blonde who was out alone and shit-faced and whatnot, But bad things happened then, too. Bad things happened every once in a while, and the bad things that happen all go through my brain now, and I just love, I love that I have practically the same body as I had 12 years ago. I love it all. I love it because I think about just being the outsider and being out alone and being all alone and being the loser and waiting for buses at 2 and 3 in the morning in Hollywood.